about that.
If we Albs take power again, everything here will be cleared away.
Right. I was saying...
Khan sent me.
What does that mute want from me?
He said I should work for you.
He must see something in you, then. It's highly unusual for him to attend to a newcomer personally. Yeah. You could clean the shrine. Or...
Or what?
I need someone neutral. Someone who doesn't believe it.
So what is it?
Certain elements here in the grotto are trying to disrupt the balance. These individuals are extremely cautious. They would never reveal themselves to a mortal.
Just how am I supposed to find them?
Take this amulet. It will draw them out. Show it around, but without being too obvious about it. Hopefully, they will notice you.
About the amulet. Who should I show it to?
If I knew that, I wouldn't need you. Try it with someone like Dimitri or Marat at the gate. They see everything that goes. Ghosta and his bouncer are usually well informed too. Or ask around at the cellar.
What kind of people am I looking for?
All you need to know is that they're a threat to the balance and our way of life.
Where did you get this amulet?
One of the gate guards, Marat. You can ask him about it yourself. We are Ravok's chosen ones. We are his tormentors and his
right. Why should you care what happens to them?
Forgotten what's at stake, have you?
Hey, wait. That's the amulet I found in the cellar. How'd you get your hands on it? You better have a good explanation.
Zarina gave it to me. What do you know about it?
Zarina entrusted you with that? You're not even a Morcon.
That's why she chose me.
Not my place to question Zarina, so I'll tell you what I know. Was having a drink with Ghosta in the cellar. I went to my table, stood on something hard. Found this amulet stuffed in a crack in the ground. Of course, when I recognized what it was, I went straight to Zarina and gave it to her.
Is that everything?
What do you mean? That's it? Just drop it. An outsider shouldn't get involved in our matters. Leave me alone. Got work to do.
You seen this before?
An amulet? Sure. They're things you hang around your neck.
No shit.
It's kinda nice. Would you sell it to me?
Sorry, I'd rather keep it.
What for?
I'm trying to find out who it might belong to.
Can't help you there, but if you can't find the owner, I'll take it off your hands.
You! Come here and state your purpose.
I have an important assignment. Came from up top.
You can't fool me with lies. If I wanted to... I know you don't belong here. Tell me, what is the general situation beyond the grotto's gates?
Magellan's under assault from an advanced alien race.
Yes, we've seen the Dark Towers. The intruders will be dealt with when the time comes. You're Jax, the former Out Commander who ended the war between the Free People and the Elves.
Knowing all that, I'm surprised.
Oh, you're not the powerful leader of the Free People you once... But perhaps there's still a use for you. I didn't get this far by discarding all but the most effective tools. I see immense destructive potential. Maybe you can give me a glimpse of what you're truly capable of.
Did you know some Morcons slaughtered the Berserkers at the World Heart to the west?
Oh, did they now? I assume that's Dragon and his band of infidels. Forget him. He's an unbeliever. The worthless scum that follow him only do so as long as they're paid. One day he'll wake up with a knife in his back, and no one here will be surprised or particularly bothered. I strongly suggest you adopt the same attitude towards him.
I know who you mean.
We came from nothing.
You're a Morcon patriarch?
Victor is the only name I go by. Grandiose titles are like bad prostitutes. Use them once, and you're stuck with something unpleasant for life. This world is a festering cesspit. We weren't put here to make a mark in the filth. Our role is only to ensure that the eternal silence returns. Never forget that.
You're preparing for a large-scale conflict, right?
We have a sacred mission to fulfill. All our efforts must be focused on improving our military capabilities. We have no place for those too weak, too indecisive to embrace our... The Tormentors will...
What does this sacred mission entail?
Alb and outlaw scum to the north, berserkers and clerics to the west. All festering sores on our world. Plagues must be... That is Ravok's will.
How will you deal with the aliens?
The Dark Towers that descended upon Caracas are a sign. The time of deliverance. Patience is our most powerful. And don't forget, we came. This we do in Ravok's name.
You're talking about open warfare.
Of course, we will achieve at this time, but if we're patient, let the foreign interlopers run riot. Now leave me. I have business to attend to.
What are you? We don't let your kind in here. Pay your...
You won't get a single shard from...
I haven't.
Come on.
What I want? Blood or sweat.
I suggest a third.
Reject. You promised me. Endure and earn back. Anything gonna happen? Beat him, Beat him, speechless! Beat him, speechless! Rava.
Name's Jax.
You've won my respect. You will always be. Ghosta will serve you right away. Meal.
Hey. What do you need them for?
Just thirsty, is all. Got dust in my lungs.
Here, take these.
Hank. Now the day looks a little less.
Don't worry about it.
There's my way, and there's the wrong way.
I guess you can see it that way.
So, you made it past Petulga, huh? Welcome to the cellar, where only the alcohol counts. Here.
Thanks.
If you want... I don't serve piss here.
Is everyone
Of course! Not every Nope.
So, the guy at the door was...
How's so?
He was asking for
I'll deal with that.
I don't believe everything you hear.
Death is lurking everywhere out there.
I really couldn't care less.
I wouldn't be so sure.
Not interested.
It was worse.
They just threw him out of the city.
Don't
Off the
worry
stool,
about it.
scum.
Anyone who says so's a damn idiot.
You selling to my customers?
No,
Looks like Petulga's getting sloppy. Best remind him of his duties and introduce you to each other. You know the rule, no shards, no selling.
I'll be sorted soon. Promise.
You'll be a bloody pulp soon. Get out of here, you fucking parasite.
I really don't care that much.
Ain't all as bad as it seems.
That damn beggar's back.
You heard things in Abessa are dire.
No matter what you say, I just don't see it like that.
Somebody's got to take care of it.
Apparently they have a plan to keep all over. I just don't think about it.
Don't worry about it.
Fortune favors us.
Hey, those lowlifes have no business in my cellar. What have I got to be upset about? You want to buy something?
I need information.
Ah, then you've come to the right place. The only small problem is that talking gives me such a dry mouth. Of course, I'd love to just help, but then gotta make a little. Cheer up.
How can I earn a few shards?
You're looking at your answer.
I'm not sure I'm cut out for bar work.
Not what I had in mind. You're a hatchet man. You got in a fight with Petulga after all. So how about taking part in my little contests? All you need is guts and some shards for your wager.
And this is all legal, right?
Legal? Of course, absolutely. Just a harmless way to let off some steam. And nobody needs to know if a few shards change hands, do they?
What can you tell me about this?
Interesting. How does a stranger get an amulet like this?
You recognize it?
That depends.
Give me a break.
Oh, I'm getting old. Memory's hazy. Ooh, a few shards should sharpen it, though.
Zarina sent me.
Ah, so you're doing a bit of digging around, are you? Well, I know a little about it. Come closer. Marat found it here. It bears the face of Kreight.
Who's Kreight?
Shh! Keep your voice down. You don't know? Kreight's the Forbidden God. He once existed peacefully. But now, believing in him, But, it looks like there are still
Did you see who lost it?
No, it was a busy night. Could barely keep tabs on...
What's so bad about it?
Well, let's just say whoever locked... The amulet suggests there's a group of people. I'd guess Zarina doesn't like that.
I don't have any other questions.
That's good, because probably the only thing I haven't took...
Who's fighting in the contests? What? I need to bet before I know my...
Yeah. Where's the excitement otherwise? Just tell...
How did you come to have an inn?
The cellar ain't just... But how I came by it. To give you the short...
Forget it.
Suit yourself.
Whatever you want to tell me is probably unconvincing.
Nobody cares.
I'm ready to fight.
That's what I'm talking about.
I'm all in.
You're not messing around. Your first opponent's Dixon. Former out... Knows it. Broke his arm, though. Doubt he'll give you...
Dixon's dead.
Don't tell me you laid him out cold. Under the circumstances, let me know when you're ready. I'll tell you who... That's what I'm talking...
I'm...
Your next opponent, tough bastard on the outside, but soft as tissue on... He thinks he can change his situation. Don't know where he got that? Give him a good whooping.
Where can I find Alexei?
Well, he's often here in the cellar. But if not, and as he ain't here at...
You can't keep your mouth shut. You're only gonna make...
Care of idiots.
Death is lurking everywhere out there.
You have to take a chance when you find one.
I've heard that before.
May Rava and...
Sure.
So you have permission to if you've got enough on...
Wait, I heard you had a certain amulet.
Sorry, you've got me confused with someone else.
Now come on, don't deny it. You got the amulet from Zarina, and now... Come here. Let's get to the point, okay? The amulet doesn't belong to you. I want it, and I want you to tell Zarina that someone stole it. So, name your price.
I have a couple of questions first.
Can I trust you?
I'm not interested in your intrigues. If Jax trusts you, I trust you. It's that simple.
I'll take you at your word. That brings us to the real question. Can I trust you, Jax?
My question is, can I trust you?
The others advised me not to let you live.
Okay.
Don't make me regret not
Everyone
taking that advice.
Everyone
I suppose we both need to establish some trust.
should know
You're no Morcon.
whom to trust.
I'll answer your questions. But if I find you trying to trick us, I'll have to kill you.
What's the story behind the amulet?
The Kreight amulet goes back centuries. The story goes that there were once two gods, Ravak and Kreight. Obviously, Ravak won in the end. He banished Kreight from the kingdom of the Morcons and set out the commandments of balance.
Who are these others you're part of?
We're followers of Kreight. We work in secret in the very depths of the underground. If the Resistors found us, they'd torture and kill us.
And the poachers?
They're the same as the Resistors. Well, at least most of them are. They hunt us because we threaten their way of life. When we're a threat to them, they're afraid we'll be able to bring them down one.
You really believe in this Kreight god?
Of course. But he's so much more than just a god. Do you understand? The old stories have been forbidden by Ravak. We were once like everyone else outside the grotto. No prisoners, no torturing. We never inflicted any pain upon ourselves. And there were no blood rituals. We still remember those times. Maybe now you... Right here. Right now. Serena and her Resistors can't...
What's the fun in that? No torture. No blood rituals.
About the amulet. What are you going to do with it?
I trusted you. Now's the time for you to trust me. Give me the amulet, and I'll let you in on our plans.
I think I'll take it to Zarina.
They warned me this might happen. If you do that, you'll destroy any... They'll forever stick with their bloodthirsty beliefs. Is that really what you want?
Certainly. Now get out of my sight. I need to report to Zarina.
What? No. I should have listened. I must warn them.
That was not advisable.
What I was going to say was...
About the amulet. I was approached by a woman, Evika.
But she's our mechanic. What did she want?
The amulet. Said I should give it.
Very interesting. You did your job well. Now give me back the amulet. I will destroy it in the name of... You may tell the voice of Khan that you have proven yourself. Now please leave me to my prayers. We are Ravak's chosen ones. We are his torment.
Huh. Well, that's very irritating.
Then ask the distributor.
I did. No luck.
Then I can't help you either. Just keep my name out of this and...
You have
You have no business
decision,
here.
kid.
May oblivion find you. It's not often that strangers visit the cages. What do you want from me?
Ghosta says you're one of his duelists.
The bastard. I only play his game because I need the shards. And it's still not enough.
You don't want to fight?
Oh, I want to fight. But out there, with my brothers and... If you're serious, though.
Ready to duel?
Yeah, but... we can talk on the way. Am I the first one you've challenged?
Nah, that was Dixon.
Did you win?
He'll never fight again.
That's more than I wanted to know. You like the grotto? It must seem an unlikely existence, living so far underground, no?
You should air this place out.
Good idea. But seriously, tell me, how is the outside world? Have those weird purple critters cleared out yet?
Not much sign of that happening anytime soon.
Damn. I was hoping things would calm down. Those resistors, if they keep it up, this whole place will fall apart. Oh well. Almost there. Just make sure you give it your all. This spot'll do. Anyone gets in our way, that's their bad luck. Took you. Come on!
Get started!
Beat him to a pulp! Anything gonna happen here, or...?
What are you waiting for?
What the... So you don't want trouble after all, huh?
I thought you had, but... You fight like that? See, Ghosta, those shards are better off with you than him.
Those old methods of construction were highly inefficient.
Keep them working until they fall over.
Don't worry about it.
I defeated Alexei.
Huh, I'm impressed. Sure you've had easier opponent. Here, take your wager and winnings. Minus a 10% organizer's fee.
You never said anything about a fee.
Ah, did I not? It's an unfortunate necessity. Let me know when you're ready for... I'll tell...
I just don't think about it.
Ain't all as bad as it seems.
The way I see it, the tower's just one problem.
Still just as many of those cutthroats.
You and me both.
Well then,
I can't believe this.
It doesn't leave me totally cold.
I heard things in Abessa are dire.
they just threw him out of the city.
We have to start taking responsibility.
Don't worry about it.
I don't believe everything you hear.
There, keep your mouth.
Smells like trouble.
Whatever you want to tell me is probably unconvincing.
We should clean up our own house first.
If we don't stick together, we're
I
lost.
wouldn't be so sure.
Well, I feel like I'm repeating myself.
I completed the work Tengus gave me.
Good. Your reward has been set aside.
This payment seems a little low. Jax went all the way to Tavar for this Tengus after all.
Well, you did indeed render us a very valuable service.
That's better. Thanks.
In any case, Tengus seems to be satisfied with you. If you gain Zarina's...
I've gained Zarina's trust.
Did you now? Take this as a... excellent...
I want to talk to Khan.
Is that... Tengus is satisfied with your work. It seems Zarina trusts you. That should suffice. Go to Khan.
You gain the trust of Tengus and Zarina. In recognition, I will answer 2 questions. Choose wisely.
About my 2 questions. About my 2 questions. What is the balance?
The balance is a system of equilibrium that ensures our survival. When we were trapped down here, it was a vital... There must always be enough food for the people who need to eat. One more person, and there would not be enough food. The balance is a delicate machine that... It has become more difficult to maintain, however. That's your first question.
Who is Ravok?
Over 100 years ago, when we called ourselves Subterraneans rather than Morcons, Ravok came to us. He taught us the laws of balance and the value of pain. He gave us our name.
What do you mean?
No more questions. We Morcons exist because we followed Ravok's commandment. We give our lives for his glory. You've asked your... But I am not finished with you yet. I have a task for you. Complete it to my satisfaction, and I will... In any case, you have earned a place in the Morcon rank. Enough talking.
You heard the great Khan. I will explain everything else to you.
Khan mentioned a task for me. What does it involve?
It seems Khan sees great potential in you. He has been looking for a long... But you must complete a test to prove your suitability.
What kind of honor are we talking about here?
Once Khan considers you worthy, all will be revealed.
What kind of test?
Khan wishes to test whether you truly embody Morcon values. You are expected to help Vlad with his work. He is waiting.
About Vlad.
Yes.
Where can I find him?
If he is not in the fields...
Why does Khan want to test me?
He has a plan for you. It appears he sees something unique in you. I cannot reveal why he wishes to test. It is not my place to understand his selection.
Really? That's so?
Ain't all as bad as it seems.
Listen, I said I'm not interested.
I guess you can see it that way.
Ah, screw it. Clearly not getting rid of you that easily.
Khan sent me.
Huh, good for you. Why should I care?
You really don't give a shit that the great Khan sent me?
Son of a whore. I'm really not in the mood for this. Just tell me who you are and what you're doing here, okay?
Who I am is none of your business.
No one likes a smart ass.
I'm looking for work.
No shit. Why else would Khan have sent you? Got nothing for you right now. I don't work on an empty stomach. On second thought, I do have work for you.
What does it involve?
Nothing much. Just a quick hunting trip. Can't stand the sight of damn rat meat anymore.
I don't understand how you can eat this meat anyway. Why don't you process the rats into nutritious, flavorless protein bars?
Have you taken a look around? Do we look like we can extract protein from rats?
You're right. Sometimes I forget how backward most people still are.
Whatever.
Let's go hunting.
Don't worry, it won't be a long and arduous trip. Saw some big, juicy screamers in the ruins above. The area's overrun with mutants. If we're really unlucky...
Will that be a problem?
Come on, let's get... I haven't got all night, you know. Never introduced myself, did I?
Still just as many of those
Name's
cutthroats.
Vlad.
Jax.
Huh, that's so. Not the kind of name you hear every day. Where you from?
Oh, my life's been a journey. You know, twists, turns.
Hey, if you don't want to give me details, you could have just said so. Not a bad idea to keep things under wraps around here. You never know who's listening in. fresh air.
How does the air purification work?
So Ravok knows. Well, look, long as it works, right?
Sure.
If you don't mind, I'm planning on making a little detour.
What kind of detour?
Got some business to take care of with a merchant. She's in an outpost of ours, more or less on the way up to the ruins.
I thought more...
So,
I thought Morcons needed a permit for that.
What makes you think I don't have one, huh? Yeah, we have a lot of rules. But when you learn the system, you gotta love it. Anyway, let's take a quick breather. Maybe you'd finally like to tell me where you're from.
You want to know where I'm from?
For most people, it's a pretty simple question. Trying to run away from something else.
Ever heard of Zakor?
Yeah? What about it?
That's where I'm from. I was once a commander in the war.
Interesting. Once an alb, always an alb, right?
Well, I turned away for a while, but life just led me back to them.
Very interesting.
Why'd you ask?
Just like knowing who I'm alone in the wilderness with, that's all. Let's keep going. Not much further to the Morcon outpost.
What business do you have there exactly?
Just business. The details aren't any outsider's concern. Tell me something. How'd you end up in the grotto?
Why you want to know?
Just curious. No need to get all defensive. Almost there. Hold on for a moment, okay? I'll be right back.
Oh, Vlad. What can I help you with?
You have it? You know what.
Yeah, I got it.
Hand it over then.
I don't have it here, dipshit. It's in the usual place.
I already looked there.
Wait, what? Oh, shit. Someone must have stolen it. Look, I'll deal with this when I have a second.
You better. Anyway, I'm going. Got other things to be doing. Well, I'm done here.
About that merchant. What did you trade with her?
Nothing interesting. I bring her a few odds and ends. Nothing more to say, really.
You're not telling me what's really going on.
What do you... Look, just keep your nose out of it. None of your damn business. Maybe I'll share a few...
Your business is your business.
Why is this... Right, now that that's settled, let's keep going. Those big juicy screamers won't butcher themselves. You're an interesting guy, you know that?
Really? In what way?
You clearly think I'm doing something illegal, but you're keeping it to yourself. Guess staying out of it completely is one way to avoid trouble.
It's Morcon business. I don't get involved in others' affairs.
Fair enough. Good way of keeping your enemies at arm's length. Friends. What is saying? Oh yeah.
Shit. I'd rather see Dawkins dead than work for him. But what else can I do?
Fair enough. Good way of keeping your enemies at arm's length. Friends too.
Where exactly did you see the Screamers?
In the ruins. Should be there soon. Don't let your guard down. This place is a stomping ground for mutants too. You'll want to get their attention. Those tasty Screamers I saw should be around here somewhere. Keep your eyes peeled. Listen, don't engage without me. I know they're just Screamers, but there are loads of them. Right, the Screamers should be around here somewhere. And I saw the pack last time. Okay, how's this for a plan? I'll stay here and lay a
How many Screamers are we talking about?
Can't say exactly. Not that it matters. If we stick with my plan, we'll take them all without... Get going then. You draw them this way and I'll wait. I'll show that monster. A fight like that makes you feel alive, right? Leave the corpses where they are. When we get back to the grotto, I'll say... So...
Are you not?
Nah, let's just say my blade can manage a few more hits before it needs sharpening. Hey, you ever seen a Cyclops?
Yeah, I have.
Man, then you know how dangerous those big bastards are. So, now that this... want to try to...
About the Cyclops.
Want to head towards it?
We can take it down together.
That's... Follow me. I saw it over this way.
About the Cyclops. The Cyclops is history.
Whoa, good job. Honestly didn't think we'd get out of there alive. Right, we really should head back now.
Got it.
Oh, I can't believe it! What a rush! We actually took down a fucking Cyclops. You're one mean bastard, you know that? Next time Marat mocks me, I'll rub our little conquest in his smug face. Man, I'm beat. Wish someone would carry me home. That was a fight and a half, huh? Be glad to Not much further, thank Ravok. No need to make a detour to the outpost this time.
Observing humanity's roots like this, it is remarkable that it still exists at all.
Hang on, you see that guy? Oh yeah, he definitely shouldn't be outside. Just gonna have a little talk. Don't even think about getting involved. Hey, you! I know you. Ilger, right?
No. Well, yes, but...
No one gave you permission to be out here, did they? In fact, have you even finished your training in the cages, let alone pass the arena test?
Yes, of course. I got Khan's permission.
Excuse me? I'm choking on your bullshit. I'm one of Khan's closest confidants. If he'd sent you out, I'd know. So, you see, we have a problem. Either get your ass back inside or...
No, please. I can't go back in there. Please, just leave me alone.
Too bad for you, I'm not a poacher.
What do you mean? Why?
'Cause I'm too lazy to take your worthless hide prisoner. Letting you go isn't an option. Which leaves me only one choice. Shouldn't have come here! Thought that guy might have caused a bit of tension between us. But I'm glad you didn't get in the way of more Khan justice. Anyway, it's all done now. Man, this has been a long...
I'm ready.
All right. I'm, sorry you had to see that. Don't think badly of us just because of that one guy. Gotta say, you surprised me.
How so?
Well, you just stood aside, respected more Khan justice. That in itself is worthy of respect, you know. Hey, enough of this ass-kissing. We're almost back now. Okay, here we are. Quite a ride, huh? Funny what a quick hunting trip can turn into. I'll give the word that those screamers need to be picked up. See you around.
Wait, don't forget Khan. He sent me to you, remember?
Oh yeah, I'm supposed to test you, right?
That's right.
Well, test over. Go see Khan. If you... But for now...
About Vlad.
Yes?
I went hunting with him.
Is that so?
Yeah, it is.
Then why is he not here?
He said...
I do not care what he said. It will soon become clear whether you truly...
The voice of Khan sent me.
Had a feeling he might.
You're meant to give Khan a report about me.
Ah, okay.
You know why I summoned you?
Yeah. You want to know if the outsider passed my test, right? If he's worthy of the job you have for him.
Yes.
Well, I made it look like I was trying to smuggle something out of the grotto. He didn't give two shits. Thought he threatened to turn me in, or at least ask what I was up to. But he just stood there like a slab of meat. Wasn't impressed, to be honest. Oh, but that's not all. Outside, we ran into a deserter, Ilger. The stranger didn't interfere. He let me carry out more Khan justice, as Ravok demands. Gotta say, it surprised me. In a good way, of course.
A sensible appraisal with useful responses. But what is your opinion of him? Tell me, do you think him ready to take on the responsibility?
Well, all things considered, yeah, I think he is. He gets our way of life, in more ways than one. He seems to respect the Morkhans. You'd make a decent vandal, I can tell you.
Your advice is appreciated, Vlad. May Ravok's blessings be upon you.
And on you, Master.
You heard correctly. Vlad has spoken in favor of you. The Great Khan is... You have earned the respect of the Morkhan people. Speak to him.
Your voice sent me. I've proven my respect for your culture.
I accept my voice's decision. Perhaps I have finally found someone worthy of my task. Before we go, do you have any more questions?
You mentioned a task. What does it involve?
Patience, child. It's almost time. If you have no further questions, I'll take you to Ravok's Cathedral. All will be explained.
What can you tell me about Morkhan history?
Ancient lore speaks of a time before the comet. A time of darkness, terror. When the comet hit, our forefathers fled here. People killed over resources amidst the falling ash. Our predecessors trapped themselves in the tunnels. Many generations lived here. The balance ensured our survival. Nothing was allowed to change. The rations were equal. The number of citizens remained steady. The balance saved us. But now it is threatened. The poachers open the gates. I fear the worst.
Tell me about yourself.
A pointless story. But enough about that. I dislike wasting words. Follow me to Ravok's Cathedral. Wait here.
What is it?
I must speak with Asmir. We will continue afterwards. Asmir.
Yes, my lord?
I am going to Ravok's Cathedral.
Ah, so it is time.
It is. My instinct tells me I have found the one.
Then I won't keep you any longer. May Ravok welcome you into his perfect oblivion.
May Ravok watch over you too, my friend. Let's continue. We walk in silence.
Why?
No talking. I must prepare for what is to come. Patience. A few more levels and we will be there. This is Bahadur. Speak with him. He will explain. My words are coming to an end. I will await your decision. I trust it will be a wise one.
I see you're here with Khan. Strange as it is, he must have a good reason for getting an outsider to do the job. But before we begin, tell me, do you wish to join us? To walk the path of the Morcons?
I'm already a member of another faction.
That's disappointing. But it's not for me to understand. Has Khan told you why you're here?
No. He kept that to himself.
Ah, he's a man of few words. Khan has chosen you to take his life.
Okay, no problem. When?
Your willingness is pleasing. I can see why Khan chose you. When you are ready, find me, and the fight will begin.
I've still got questions for Khan. Why does he want to die?
There may be many reasons. There is no greater honor than sacrificing yourself in the name of balance. To cast aside this fragile shell and be reborn in Ravok's arms is every Morcon's ultimate goal. Khan has chosen his time. It is unusual, but honorable without compare.
Why did he choose me?
I can only assume he sees something in you that he doesn't in others. I cannot speculate further. Only he knows his reasons. If he hasn't confided in you,
I must prepare.
All right. Yes, I'll take Khan's life.
I'm glad to hear it. I'll make the arrangements. I trust that you'll grant Khan an honorable death.
I won't make it easy for you.
Hang on a minute. You're going to fight back?
Of course. Only death in battle is honorable. Are you prepared?
I still have a few questions.
The time. You have my thanks. May Ravok receive you.
Praise be to Ravok. Khan is reborn in Ravok's arms. I admit I had my doubt. Perhaps Khan was right to choose you as his...
It was my honor.
I'm pleased to hear it. In recognition, I will grant you... What do you want?
About that favor. I wouldn't mind some shards.
I see. If this is what you desire. I trust that. Now I'd be grateful if you'd leave. Thank you for your efforts.
Damaged storage brush. Well, I gotta say, this was a real what the fuck moment. I haven't experienced something like this in video games for quite some time.
I'm ready to...
That's what I'm talking.
I'm all...
Yagen will... Crazy bastard. But you can take him. I'll give you a couple of... First, he likes wailing on people weaker than... Killed his fair... Second thing is, he... this gem's worth something.
Where can I find Yagen?
If he ain't on guard duty giving people shit, he'll be leaning against a wall. Just keep your ears open.
I need information.
Remember to put a few shards on the table first next time. I'm out.
Can I make it any...
You the guy from Ghost's tournaments?
Yeah, so?
If you're gonna fight Yagen, do his workers a favor and loot. If you don't, it'll be us that suffers. Last loss he had, he killed 2 of us.
So I'm supposed to take one for the team?
Please? He'll hold back a little if it... I ain't expecting you to do it for free. I'll pass the cap around among the boys. Get some... I'll leave everything we can collect with Sloppy. You'll find him in one of the tunnels. I gotta get back to work. Don't leave...
Can I make it any clearer? Put your backs into it, worms! Move!
You got a minute?
Heretics. It's always the same with you. Stick to us like shit on boots. Takes a lot of effort to scrape you off.
That's your answer?
You still here? Listen, if you've got something to say, then let's hear it. But I'll still be telling you to disappear afterwards.
Ghosta sent me.
I'll pay my dues.
I don't care about your debt.
That piece of shit allowed a stranger to join our fights? Disgusting.
You done yapping. I want to fight now.
Oh, it's gonna be fun feeding you your own
Give him an answer he'll never forget.
Pretty soon he won't be able to answer a damn thing. But not here. Follow me. Hey, you two! Follow me! You can forget all about the ELEX. But if you really want a demonstration, take a deep breath and enjoy the walk. Because soon you won't be able to anymore. Don't you dare move! Don't touch him until I'm through with him! Then drag him to the gates by his tongue! Vermin need crushing! That's the lesson you're about to learn! Ready, scum?
Let's go.
Alright, where's my liquor?
Liquor? What the hell are you talking about?
I always fight with a drink in me. Ghost did not tell you that? Don't say you ain't brought any. Got to have my liquor. So hand it over. I'll even give you a few shards you can spend on...
Here, don't choke on it.
Nice bit of liquor, that. I'm almost starting to like you. Here's your change. Now let's get... Come here!
Show me the blood!
I almost didn't come out of that alive.
We fought.
You don't
And yet, there you are.
You'll pay for...
Not with the winnings Ghosta owes me.
Just you wait. What are you looking at? This fight's over. Get out of here before I...
Yeah, I see it.
Gotta make hay while the sun shines.
I beat Yagan.
Can't say I ain't pleased. I want some booze to help him forget his loss. Speaking of which, here, take your wager and winnings. Minus. Let me know when you're ready for... I'll tell you who you're up...
Very quiet. We're gonna have to do something about it. It's just one.
The combat troops in the Bastion. Why do I feel like you don't have a plan?
Okay, to be honest...
Shit. I should have guessed as much. I guess I'll just have to improvise. At the very least, I need a good number of loyal comrades. People we can trust. People ready to sacrifice themselves for our cause if it comes to it. Can you do that?
I can vouch for Kaya and my old combat drone.
Well, that's a start. Can you recruit them right away? Tell me. And where is your old combat drone?
I sent Crony U4 on patrol, just before we, If he's not been smashed to pieces, he'll likely be roaming around my old hut looking for me.
Your old hut?
It's where I used to live. Crony U4 is smart enough to have hidden.
Excellent. Good luck with your search.
Kaya will join us.
Excellent. There aren't many better than her. Always been proud to stand at her side. Okay, but... Hey, you get around a lot. You must... So how about an ELEX donation? It wouldn't just be for the good of the Sixth Power. You'd also get the feeling of having...
You'd never guess, but Nasty was once an outlaw.
Yeah, I can believe that. Anyone trustworthy? I mean, completely?
Guess I better think it over some more.
Look, the more recruit...
Fox the Berserker. He's quite the hunter.
I've heard of him. Anyone trustworthy?
We'll see.
Understood.
Bully the Outlaw. Think of him as, my chaperone.
Okay. That's what we're calling it now? Anyone trustworthy? I mean, completely?
Okay. So.
Understood. But keep going. We need as many as we can get.
I should mention that Falk the Cleric can sometimes be a little strange.
Well, clerics have strict principles, I guess. Anyone trustworthy? I mean, completely? Look, the more recruits...
Naira the Alb. She'll be an asset, in her own way.
An ice-cold woman. Anyone? Understood.
I'm a little rusty. Can you help me?
Sure.
Teach me something.
I'll ask around and see if there's anyone else crazy enough to support us. Damn. What have I gotten myself into?
teach me something.
Well, this is kind of confusing, this extra hit points. It says gives additional hit points with each level. I thought... Yeah. I thought with each level up. But no, it's just a flat bonus to your total hit points. Not that great.
Hey, crony. Better not go down there alone.
Commander, tactical analysis indicated probability of survival after invader attack extremely low.
Yeah, buddy. Good to see you too.
Sensors detected no life signs from Commander for 2.9 days.
Yeah, I know. I took a real knock.
Explanation required.
Those beasts attacked me. I was out, unconscious for a long time.
Recalibration recommended. Please proceed to ALP headquarters Ignadon.
I'm okay, crony. Thanks for asking.
Analysis initiated. Probability of success of recapturing lost territories.
I've already been monitoring the area for a few days. What's your assessment?
Recent instances of combat at World Heart between Berserkers and Morcon Vandal Squad. Alien Invader scout troops sighted. More information needed on alien invaders.
Yeah, same here. Well, I think I know roughly who they are. They've got to be the guys we've been waiting for all these years. The Aware. Highly evolved race. Somehow linked to the origin of ELEX. And they'll be a big problem for us if we don't do something about them. But so far, nobody's been listening to old Jax's warnings. Everybody's too wrapped up in their turf wars to see the big picture. Still, no point whining about it. They're here now, and we're not ready.
Tactical withdrawal recommended.
Don't panic yet, buddy. We still got time. Let's focus on getting out of here in one piece first.
Acknowledged.
We need to refocus until we know exactly what we're dealing with.
Environmental scan indicates numerous new threats.
Yeah, the invaders have really gone to town. We better be careful.
Analysis indicates current armament insufficient. Recovery of stored equipment recommended.
We can forget about that. That fucking thing pretty much landed on my home and buried everything underneath.
Calculating alternative options.
Need to build ourselves a new arsenal. You don't have any ideas for that, do you? When did you last visit Alb HQ? Did you get checked out?
Last depot maintenance, 76 days, 23 hours, 25 seconds ago.
Understood. We haven't been to Ignodon all that much recently, huh? I'm not an expert in robots. I've always been more of a fighter than a technician.
Acknowledged.
Whatever. Your technician in the depot should be able to take a look at your systems. There's turbulent times ahead. Can't afford any malfunctions right now.
Maintenance at Ignodon Depot scheduled for next available date, Commander.
Good. How's things?
All systems at full operational capacity.
That's something at least.
Commander probability of survival 0.3%.
Ah, well. I need you to be my central data collection source and spy on the invaders. Let's meet in the Bastion in the north if we get separated again.
Acknowledged.
Keep going. Don't think about it. I found my old combat drone. It'll help us.
Ah, good news.
I'll vouch for it.
Excellent. If we keep control of it, a drone like that will serve us well. Great. We have to keep up this momentum.
So what's next?
Time for me to take an inventory. See what we need. You can't help with that, so... Of course, if you can find more recruits, trustworthy or not, I'll take the chance. I need numbers.
Jax, I'll be leaving for Tavar soon, for a reconnaissance mission. And since you offered to help...
What are we talking about?
My men and I are going to investigate the region around the fort in Tavar. There's talk of the clerics sending mechanical spies to monitor our troops' movements. If that's true, I intend to smash them to pieces and send them right back to their masters.
You don't need your bodyguards. I'll go with you. I'm sure we can manage.
Fine.
Time to go on that scouting expedition to Tavar.
We should hurry. I need to find out what they've been doing before I neutralize them. There they are. Just as I thought. Those cleric fanatics sent machines to spy on us.
Are you sure? I'm familiar with cleric technology, and these machines are acting kinda odd. Looks more like they're programmed for battle, not surveillance.
We'll soon find out. You go first. I'll be right behind you.
Giving control to someone else. I've never been very good at it.
Looks like you were right. They've been programmed for battle. How dare the clerics launch such a brazen attack?
I'm not so sure they have. But we can leave that discussion for later. Let's get rid of all the machines around the fort.
All right, if you say so. I almost wish I could live here. These robots are pretty tough. I'd like to shove them right down the cleric's throat.
Come on.
So somebody else took control? What do you mean?
Let's just finish off the rest of them. Then we'll talk.
Okay. Who knows how long all this will stand here for?
Send a team to the main gate. The streets must be cleared right now. We're expecting a vital arms shipment in a few hours. If the public won't follow instructions, then harsher measures are needed. The weapons will be put into storage. The code for the cases is 8472.
hate these things. They spoil the beautiful landscape we worked so hard on. We should really get around to tearing these things down. Here we go! Pleasant here. Taking a little break?
Already?
Forget I asked. I'm still okay, actually.